crowd. Hello and welcome to TV Burp. Tess gets her bottom patted on Strictly. Bearded lady on Signed by Katie Price.
Because of what's happened, obviously, the arguing.
And Blasphemous Abbey on Downton.
Good God Almighty.
Hang on a sec, where's my to-do list? I had a list of things I need to do on a pad.
What's got into her?
Private! What was it doing on Doctors? I must say, I did learn a lot from new evolution show Origins of Us with Alice Roberts, although I'm not sure that everything she said was entirely true.
In order to be a good runner, you have to have a good, strong butt. You cannot run very easily as a biped without a big gluteus maximus.
So, the muscles in my bottom, your bottom...
That's not my bottom! Remind me later. Alice told us all about the differences between us and our distant ancestors, particularly how our feet have evolved to help us to walk upright.
His great toe, his big toe, is out to the side like that, so it makes his feet look like hands. Millions of years ago, our ancestors would have had feet which grasped like this. And that's something that we've lost.
Well, you say that, but my big toes have always been fairly long. I'll just take my slippers off and I'll show you. I used to be able to peel a... let me just see if I can... let's just peel that top bit and then I used to be able to... Alice then told us all about an important old fossil.
And it's just remarkable how much of a skeleton has been preserved, how many bones we have here. It dates back to 1.5 million years ago. He's called KNM WT 15,000.
Catchy name. KNM WT 15,000, your dinner's ready! It's not a great name, but it does mean he didn't have to pay much for his personalised car number plate. He had a nickname, though, Nario Katomi Boy, and Alice seemed rather taken with him.
Just look at the length of these legs. It is stunning. If I put my leg down beside Nario Katomi Boy's leg, you can see that it's practically the same length. His femur fits along my thigh. His tibia fits quite nicely along my lower leg there.
Well, if you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
She's not my type, H. I like my ladies with a bit more booty, know what I'm saying? What you want, give it to me, baby, like a boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want.
Come here, rude boy, is you big enough? Come here, rude boy, is you big enough?
EastEnders now, and Jean was having another one of her breakdowns. So, what's the best way to treat it? Tablets? Some sort of therapy? Well, Alfie had an idea.
I have to fight just to get through every day, Alfie. And still I lose. And still get it wrong.
Come on, it's all right. It's all right. Do you fancy an ice cream?
Yeah, notch back a Calipo, you'll feel much better. Talking of EastEnders, I wonder what the Mitchell brothers were like as babies. A bit like that, I suppose. Yes, it's Stephen Fry's Planet Word. Stephen Fry, Stephen Fry. He's the chief presenter of QI. When I see Stephen Fry, it's hello and not goodbye. But if I'm in a hurry, perhaps I'll just say hi. Come on and don't be shy. Sit down and share a pie. He's the cleverest man in the whole world. His name is Stephen Fry. Yeah. He's out and about, filling his head up with even more information. This time about about language and dialect. It's not all work, though. He's still got time to try and pull.
Language, of course, is a kind of cocktail, isn't it?
Not sure he's interested, Steve. With a lot of foreigners on this show, it wasn't always easy to follow what was going on. I mean, I can usually make out one or two words, like I could tell that this next fella was a fan of Betty Boo. Betty Boo. And then some of them were just really happy to just say, hello. Hello. This week, Steve taught us all about reading and writing and the basic building blocks of any language, the alphabet.
You probably learned to read and write as I did, by using letter tiles, or you had those sort of strips of paper around your primary school classroom with A for apple and B for bear and C for cart horse or whatever it was. But the amazing thing about the system of an alphabet is you don't have to learn symbols. You just learn these individual letters that make the sounds. And once you do, anything is possible. You can just make up all kinds of fantastic phrases. I adore playing with... Oh, look what we can have here. Playing with letters and words.
Me too. I love playing with letters. There we are. And move that onto there. And, oh, what have we got here? I was surprised to see an X Factor tart on Celebrity MasterChef this week.
So tell me about your tart then.
It's just so easy.
No, it's not that easy. Don't tell him
It's dead easy. Absolutely dead easy. And...
Yeah, it's the X Factor tart. That rare thing, an X Factor tart. And I must say, I did enjoy the opening song. All the contestants sang together. Hello. Yeah. Kirsty Allsop's back with a new show, and now the bottom's fallen out of the housing market, she's had to rediscover a new passion.
I have a passion for crafts, and it turns out so do you.
No, I don't.
I'll be taking you on a tour of Britain's brilliant county and agricultural shows.
I don't want to go on a tour of county and agricultural shows. Leave me alone. I do love to wind Kirsty up, though.
Where the hell are all my spatulas? I don't know what it is. I'm sure girls don't steal kitchen implements. My boys just put it to totally alien use. I've got 3 spatulas and none of them are there.
I do love winding her up. One day she'll get me back, I suppose. She said about making eclairs. Oh, what's this? A note. Dear Harry, hope you enjoy this Eclair. Love, Kirsty. Oh, stinks a bit.
Oh, those are mine. Those are Loretta's. One looks like Eclairs, the other looks like dog poos.
Oh, dear. I usually try and get me back, so that's 1 all. Kirsty ended up going to the Devon County show on a Todd, but soon made herself a friend, a beekeeper, complete with his own swarm of bees.
This was a swarm that I picked up maybe about a month ago.
When you say it was a swarm that you picked up,
yes.
It was a swarm that you bought from
someone? No, it was on a lady's bush.
Gonna turn nasty. I've heard of beards made from bees, but never. Anyway, it keeps his bees for the honey, which begged the question...
Why do bees make honey?
Because they can't carry the jars home from Londis. Always keen to get involved, Kirsty donned the beekeeper's garb and got stuck in.
One of the big attractions here is the bee and honey tent. Inside are dozens of competitions, but out back I've been zipped into a white boiler suit, taped at the legs and given a pair of marigolds to wear.
No bee is getting in here.
Oops. Sorry, Kirsty. I think that's 2-1, don't you? I did learn something new from Kirsty's Handmade Britain about how to serve scones.
As we're in Devon, it's the Devon County show.
Yeah.
It's got to be the cream first, then the jam.
Devon scone etiquette means that if I put the jam first and then the cream, my scones will be marked down. But if I were entering them over the border in Cornwall, then it would have to be the other way round.
Now I like scones from Devon with the cream on first and then the jam, but then I like scones from Cornwall with the jam first and the cream. Oh, which is better? There's only one way to find out.